Hi, my name is Mary Jane Walker and I'm an artist and a scientist, and I've currently got an exhibition on at the National Wool Museum in Geelong. What I want to share with you today is my passion for all things in the natural world. I love nature, I love birds and animals, and I think it's really important for us to be able to communicate ideas of what's happening in the natural world, and I use my art to do that. The exhibition I've got on at the moment is called Now You See Us, and it's about paper birds. These are the paper taxidermy birds of the 84 species of birds which are currently under threat in the city of Greater Geelong. This is an example here. This is the diamond firetail, and I've made this out of recycled paper and other papers which I've hand painted. I find that art's a really fantastic way to communicate ideas about what's happening in nature, and you can do the same with your art as well. What I've decided to do is to design a project that you can make at home, and this is butterflies. These are the paper taxidermy butterflies that I make, and you can make the same. Butterflies are the most amazing creatures. Did you know, for example, that they've got 4 wings? And that the wings themselves are not coloured at all, but actually have tiny microscopic scales which reflect the light, and that's what gives them the colour. There's about 400 species of butterflies in Australia, and many of those are under threat for many of the reasons that the birds in Geelong and other areas are also under threat. And that's because of what we're doing as humans. But there's an awful lot we can do to help, and art's a good way of communicating about that. One of the things you can do is plant things in your garden which attract and feed butterflies, and also really try hard not to use any chemicals in our gardens which can damage butterflies and bees. There's a lot we can all do to help our planet, and you can do that at all, and I really hope you enjoy the project. This is my garden. There's so many things we can do to help the butterflies and other insects that are under threat all around us in Australia. As you can see behind me, I've got lots of flowering plants, and flowers are fantastically important for butterflies and insects. They provide food, and the plants themselves also provide homes and places for insects to lay their eggs. I never use sprays in my garden. Chemicals are not really good for insects, and so it's really important for us to try not to use them and give the butterflies and insects a chance. Shrubby wild gardens like this, which are less neat, are also fantastic, not only for insects, but also the many tiny birds that like to make their homes in the city gardens where we all live. It's so much we can do to help the environment, even at the local level. Your local nursery will have lots of ideas for flowering plants that you can plant at home, and I hope you all make your own gardens butterfly friendly. Thank you.